This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge you a lot, we charge you a little. So naturally, when they announced they'd be raising their prices due to inflation, we decided to deflate our prices due to not hating you. That's right. We're cutting the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
New activation and upfront payment for 3-month plan required. Taxes and fees extra. Additional restrictions apply. See mintmobile.com for full terms.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
Hi everyone, welcome. It's Wednesday. This is the 10 to the Top podcast. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed and you've just stumbled across us, then go on, press the subscribe button, which means you get up to 30 episodes automatically downloaded onto your device by subscribing. It really is that simple. And anyway, enough about that. We're ready to go, but let's crack on.
BBC Radio 2, 10 to the Top.
Let's welcome today's first contestant. Hi, Diane Sweet in North Somerset. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Oh, very good. You're a big dog person, Diane.
I am a massive dog person, yes.
You've set up a sight-hound walking group, and sight-hounds include Whippets, Greyhounds and Afghans. What have you got?
I've got 2 greyhounds and a lurcher.
Oh, wow, okay. And can you let them off the lead, or do they just go?
The trouble is they've got such a high prey drive, and you have to be careful in case there are cats and squirrels around.
So, high what? Sorry, say that again.
High prey drive.
Oh, prey drive, right. So that means...
Yeah,
that if
because they're used to chasing. Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm with you. And with the Whippets, can you go jogging with them off the lead? Do they stay by your side until they see a squirrel?
Oh, God, no. They're completely insane Whippets. They just go and go and go.
Oh, that's like me as a child. Just keep going. How many people are in the group?
We've got about 300 members.
Whoa!
But only there's not very many of them that come walking with us.
Right, okay.
We're called Somerset Sight Hounds, and we meet every Thursday and Sunday just for a doggy walk, a cup of coffee and a cake.
Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
It is,
and
absolutely perfect.
Do you swap advice and different little snippets that you've learned about the dogs, or is it just general conversation?
Things. No, it's because it's a Facebook group as well, so we put pictures up. We put events up that we're having. We put, advice. Does my dog's done this? Has anybody had something similar? Can you help me? So it's a sort of a real general self-help group, I suppose, as well.
Oh, that's nice as well. And making new friends who've all got something in common. That's perfect.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah.
You love the Smiths and Tears for Fears. Did you see their performance on Saturday night at Radio 2 in the Park?
Sadly not, because I was away. I've been away this weekend with dog people. So it's on my to-do list, my catch-up list.
Well, that's perfect, because it allows me to say this. It's still available on iPlayer and BBC Sound, so you can still watch it on there, Diane. Whenever you've got some free time, maybe settle the dogs down and get a brew yourself.
Yes, absolutely.
Right, are you ready to play? How do you usually do on 10 to the Top?
I usually get a few points. I've never got the top. I just don't want to embarrass myself today, that's all.
Oh, don't worry, you won't do that. You won't do that because people are by your side because you're a dog person. We like dog people.
Well, yeah, thank you very much. I'll give it a go.
Yeah. Right, good luck. Here we go.
To the Top on Radio 2.
All That She Wants was the 1993 number 1 chart debut for which Swedish group?
Ace of Base.
Yep, you've got a point. Well done. For 2 points, on the 1968 soundtrack album to the film The Graduate, Simon and Garfunkel sang about the sound of what?
Silence.
Yes, the sound of silence, Mrs. Robinson and all that. Well done. Here's your 3-point question, and it's your first clip. Alana Curry from the Thompson Twins is celebrating her birthday today. This 1984 song was the group's biggest ever chart hit. But what I want from you, Diane, is the title, please.
Looking for reasons, trying too hard. He's trying too hard. Moving in circles.
That is tricky. I don't know. I'm going to run out of time because I'm singing it in my head.
It's called You Take Me Up.
Ah, right, okay.
Oh!
You take me up. Oh, take me up to a higher.
Most of the chart success of that track at the time was undoubtedly helped by the fact that their label released 4 different picture discs of the single, 3 of which formed a jigsaw. You can't do that with a WAV, can you? Unlucky, we start again with 1 point. Complete the title of this 1990 smash by D-Light. Groove is in the what?
Heart.
Yes, of course, Groove is in the Heart for 2 points. The songs Stop and Can I Get a Witness were both top 20 hits in 1989. So take yourself back to 1989. For Sam who?
Smith.
It was Brown, Sam Brown.
Oh, God, yeah.
You got that wrong. This one's worth a point. In 1978, which female soul singer did Johnny Mathis team up with for the top 3 song Too Much, Too Little, Too Late?
Was it Denise Williams?
It was indeed, yes. Well done, Diane. Right, in what year were Don't Stop, in brackets, Wiggle Wiggle, remember that one? Don't Stop! And Boom Boom Boom, both #1 singles for the Out There Brothers?
Oh, no idea. 2012.
It was way before that. It was 1995.
Oh, dear, way out.
Yeah, they were the second biggest selling duo that year on the singles chart here in the UK, beaten only by Robson and Jerome.
Oh.
It was tough back in the day to beat Robson and Jerome. They were just churning out tunes, weren't they?
Yeah, they were, yeah.
Yeah, big sellers. You've still got your joker to play. You've got 3 questions left. This is your next clip for 1 point. The #1 tune this week in 2000 came from a French electronic dance act. Can you name them?
Mojo.
Yes! Well done, Diane. It is Mojo. Right, this is worth 2 points. If we get the next 2 questions correct, you can accumulate quite a lot of points because we've still got your joker to play. So for 2 points, in 1981, what sort of cafe did Susan Fassbender sing about on her only top 40 hit? What type of cafe?
I don't know, I'm sorry.
It was Twilight Cafe.
Ah, right.
This one's worth a point, but we're going to play a joker. It's the last question. It's worth 2 points. Which female rap star scored a top 5 hit in 2001 with Get Your Freak On?
Missy Elliott?
It was. Well done. You scored 8 points.
Okay, thank you. That's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. You had some really difficult questions. I'll be honest with you there, Diane. But never mind. Stay there. At the moment, the smart speaker is yours. But let's see if we change that to the coffee mug after Keith Downey from Edinburgh has played after this.
I'm Rylan, and I'm going to be finding out how to be a man.
I think being a lad, being a man in modern day life is causing a lot of problems.
I'll be talking to my guests about what masculinity means today.
East Asian men in the West are always emasculated, really, and sort of desexualised.
How do we raise our sons in the 21st century? Come along with me as I hear from males from different backgrounds and experiences.
And it's just so funny how it entertains people. Us punching someone in the face.
That's literally your job. Rylan, How to Be a Man. Listen on BBC Sounds.
Well, that sounds all right, doesn't it? Oh, and did you know that if you hit subscribe, you get your favourite podcast downloaded straight onto your device? So do that now. I'll give you 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's crack on with 10 to the top. Here's contestant number 2.
BBC Radio 2, 10 to the top.
8 is the score to beat so far today, and the person with the responsibility of beating that to snatch the smart speaker from Diane's hands is Keith Downey from Edinburgh. Hi, Keith.
Hi there, Vernon. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Hey, Keith,
Very good.
you spent most of your life looking after historic buildings in Scotland. That's a great job.
I did. It was a fantastic job, I'd have to say. Yeah, I got to travel all throughout the country and got to see places I'd never normally seen, and behind the scenes as well, down to the Holyrood Palace and up in Edinburgh Castle. So it was brilliant.
What criteria does a building have to fit for it to become historical?
It's probably to do with how important it is to the nation or to the general area. I mean, there's all sorts of rules and regulations, but it's it kind of goes through a process of an inspector will go round and have a look at everything. Yeah, okay, tick.
Right, fair enough. Fair enough. It really is that simple. Yeah, this looks old. It's a historic building. Well done.
Yeah, that looks old. Bits falling off it. Yeah, that looks great. I'm sure there's more to it than that, Fernando.
Well, yeah, of course. But in this day and age, there's lots of forms, lots of documents to fill out, and lots of boxes to tick. Which one was your favourite, Keith?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask that.
Yeah.
I'm going to alienate most of the country here. I suppose it probably has to be Edinburgh for me, Edinburgh Castle.
Oh,
just
Edinburgh Castle is amazing.
That's where I'm from, and it's just so iconic. Yeah. You can see it from all over the city. So have you been to Edinburgh, Vernon?
I have several times. The first time I went there was on a stag do, my friend Simon's stag do, and we had a great time there.
Very good.
It's an awesome city. And now what you do is you work for Forestry and Land in Scotland, so you've gone from buildings to nature.
To nature, yeah, all the trees and the peatlands and things like that. So yeah, it's all great stuff. It's really interesting.
And Scotland's a beautiful place, isn't it? I mean, sometimes we take things for granted, but we get sent in a lot of pictures. And recently we were talking about the beaches around northern Scotland and how beautiful they look. Yeah. And you could mistake them for the Caribbean because the water is so clear and stunning.
Chile are tough to say. If you put your toe in, and you will know you're not in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I live near the beach here as well, so we're along the beach. And
lovely. Absolutely awesome. All right, well, we're all in awe of everything that you've done. Let's see how you do on 10 to the top. You've got 8 to beat, which is the bar that was raised by Diane. And as always, you can play a joker whenever you want. It doubles the amount of points available on that question. Right, good luck. Here we go. For 1 point, Keith, what first names are shared by musicians Sinatra and Zappa?
Frank.
It is indeed Frank Sinatra, Frank Zappa. For 2 points, your first clip. The number one song exactly 30 years ago this week was by Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Here's a clip, but what's the title, please?
Here I go, yo, dance in the aisles when the prince steps to it. The rhyme is a football, y'all, and I went and threw it out in the crowd, and yo, it was a good throw. How do I know? Because the crowd went in response to the way that I was kicking it. Smooth and individual rhymes, always original, like the Dr. Jekyll man, and this is...
Summertime's the only one I can think of, and it's not.
It's Boom, Shake the Room.
Boom, Shake the Room.
And whenever you hear that in kind of a public place, you look around the room, there's always someone who knows it from start to finish. There's always someone that knows the rap, and generally that's my brother. For 1 point, in October 2000, which boy band teamed up with Mariah Carey for a number one cover version of the Phil Collins song Against All Odds? Take a look at me now.
Westlife?
Yes, well done. Give me the one-word title for 2 points of the 1990 number one from Adamski, which features Seal on vocals.
Crazy?
Crazy was a track by Seal. The one I'm looking for was Killer.
Killer. Okay.
Yeah. For a point, on the 1980 single, Madness took a night boat to which African capital city? A night boat to where?
Cairo.
It was Cairo. Yes, well done. For 2 points. In 1985, Some Like It Hot and Get It On were both hits for a supergroup called The Power Station, which was fronted by which famous Geordie?
Robert Palmer.
It was Robert Palmer, yes. 2 points to you. This one's worth 3. It's your final clip. Jerry Rafferty has 2 solo top 10 hits in the 70s. One was the iconic Baker Street in 1978, and the other was this that I'm going to play you, and it came out a year later. What's the 2-word title of this song?
The lights are low and the music is loud. You watch yourself as you play to the crowd. One more face in a palace of mirrors.
Get Lonely?
No, it's Night Owl.
Night Owl. Oh.
You've got 3 questions left. This one is worth a point. You've still got your joker to play. Suede Head was the debut solo single and a top 5 hit by former Smiths frontman Morrissey. But in which year?
1990?
Oh, you were 2 years out. It was 1988. All right, Keith, this is where we sit at the moment. You need to get the next 2 questions correct for victory. So good luck. This next question's worth a point. Name the electronic dance duo who got to number 1 in 1997 with block rocking beats, and they also starred recently alongside Joe Wiley talking about their very, very illustrious career.
Daft Punk. I don't know, that one.
It was the Chemical Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, the song later won a Grammy in the Best Rock Instrumental Performance category, even though it's not really a rock track. Right, 4 a point, which means it's now worth 2, because we're going to play a joker. The song Hold Back the River reached the top 3 in 2015 and is the biggest hit to date by the musician James who?
I know it. Tell me. Put me in misery.
It's James Bay. You got 5 points, Keith.
5 points. Okay.
Pretty decent score. Hey, but listen, Keith, listen. Even though you're not victorious today, you're victorious in life because you've made many, 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 many people listening very jealous. The fact that you used to work in historic buildings in Scotland and now your job today is walking around the beautiful countryside that the great country of Scotland has to offer. Amazing. Hey, I tell you what.
And we had fun as well.
Yeah, exactly. And next time you're out, you can take your flask with you and you can drink from the BBC Radio 2 coffee mug.
Very good.
Yeah, lovely to get to chat to you.
That's great. No, you too, Vernon. That's been good.
Yeah, thank you, Keith. Hey, well done, Diane. Great score, that. 8 points in the end, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, very happy with that.
Good. You've won the smart speaker. Congratulations, Diane. Send our love to the dog group.
I will indeed.
All right, Diane. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There you go, 2 more happy contestants. 1 won the coffee mug, 1 won the smart speaker, and that person could be you. All you got to do is get in touch. 10 to the top at bbc.co.uk is the email address. 08000 288 291 is the WhatsApp. Drop us a message, give us your details. We'll get in touch and you can pop on and come and play. And hopefully you'll win that smart speaker.
10 to the top on Radio 2.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.